Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get right into it. The president was talking to Francois Hollande. I believe that's how you pronounce it, the French president of France. And he was overheard saying, "That's the thing about being president. I can do whatever I want." In a better way. That's the thing about being president. I can do whatever I want. You may say, "Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous." Guess what? He's spot on. He's absolutely right. We're talking about a president who's breaking every law almost that you could ever just imagine. Covering up the IRS, covering up Benghazi. He's still skating. Fast and furious. He's skating, man. He's doing whatever he wants. And we have a jellyback Congress. We have people that are making under the table deals. They're making too much money off of Obama. They're getting paid. They can get their kid little swing sets. But they can give a damn about America. Right, Mitch McConnell? This is not a joke. They said it was a joke that the president was saying, and it's not a joke. I'm going to talk about delaying the employee mandate in Obamacare, which is supposed to allegedly be law. It's not law. Even the Supreme Court made an unconstitutional decision. But he delayed recently the employee mandate. This is the 29th change, or maybe over that, maybe more than 29 changes to this so-called law. He's disregarding everything. Let's not forget about the branches in government. It's not just the executive branch, and that's it. You have the congressional branch, and then you have the judicial branch. None of them matters. But the president can change a law that's already been implemented, and change it, and change it, and change it, and change it some more. He is doing whatever he wants. He is extending government past the Constitution, past the branches, past everything. And the media is not questioning him on a damn thing because they are the fourth branch of government. Actually, they're the second branch. You have a whole bunch of regulations that are, buried in this albatross. But what's buried under those bundles of regulations, you have conditions for the delay. You have to have a certain amount of employees. And you have to promise that you cannot reduce the size of the workplace or the overall hours of the service of its employees. Now let me. I'm going to read it. Quote. I'm going to get this here. Okay. This is the final IRS regulation for U.S. Code 4980H. It said, quote, "The employee may not reduce the size of its workplace or the overall hours of service of its employees, and it must be a quote unquote bona fide business reason." Now, government is in the HR department. Government is inside of business. Now government is going to control the businesses. 60% of Americans saying that the government is way out of hand. That the president is way out of hand. 60% of Americans, according to a recent poll. So you're saying that businesses cannot fire they have to report to the IRS. And they have to perjure themselves, saying it wasn't because of Obamacare. This basically the term, perjure yourselves. to the IRS. You have to report to the big brother. You have to report to Uncle Sam. It's not Uncle Sam anymore. It's Uncle Dictator. Every aspect, small businesses, every aspect of businesses. The employee mandate, all of these mandates, so-called mandates, is unconstitutional. They have to justify this to the IRS and Big Daddy government. And then they're delaying it. They're having the delays until after midterms. Remember, after the election, you lost your health insurances? Let's delay this until after the elections. If you like your health care, you can keep it. If you like your doctor, you can keep it. And then after the election, after everybody fell for this garbage, well, not the elections, I'm sorry, after they made the deal, after the government shut down, and Americans started siding with the media because the media was playing all kinds of tricks and lying to you guys, telling you how great Obamacare works. It wasn't a news report. It was a damn infomercial. And you all fell for it. And you all went against Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz ain't nothing. Now he's sitting there. He's not even saying it. But he should say, told you. All those that got dropped from the health care coverage, told you. I would. But Ted Cruz he has class. I don't have class. But you think about it. Obamacare in general talks about America needs a raise. America needs a raise. Well, you're going to get a pay cut thanks to Obamacare. 1% of wages are being cut thanks to Obamacare, which amounts to $70 billion. Sounds like a raise? They have to. It's Obamacare. Just the effect. You're not really getting a raise. These are the effects of Obamacare. All of this stuff being passed without congressional approval. I thought it was 3 branches. Here's the branch right now: executive and the media, where it's supposed to be executive, legislative media, and the judicial branch. That's what. Not the media. Legislative, executive, judicial. That's what I thought. But no, it's the media and it's the executive. The executive is a phone and a pen. Senator Durbin lied and said that 10 million people are not insured who would not have been because of Obamacare. That's a damn lie. But you know, the liar is still standing by his lie. Because liars lie and they have to continue their lies. Nancy Pelosi. These are the people you vote for. You actually vote for a person that says, well, actually, losing jobs and people not working is actually a good thing. And these are the people you trying to convince me that they know what they're doing? Are you... Just recently, they raised the debt ceiling. Yesterday, they raised the debt ceiling. Gave President Obama an open check, right? I mean, here you go, whatever. But when President Bush was in office, Nancy Pelosi said we can't continue just to write out blank checks for this administration. What's different now, Nancy? You don't know? We just have to pass it to see what's in it? Or we just have to allow it to see what happens? This man is breaking every law. He is ignoring every single thing when it comes to running this country. And everybody, I don't know why isn't it that the president has zero approval? Why? He lies every time. He lied about keeping your... It's more than just Obama and keeping your health care. He lied. He's lying about his citizenship. He's lied about his Christianity. He's lied about his sexuality. Every single part, everything about his life is a damn lie. And you all believe it. Can't believe it. I can. Now that I think of it. He is president. And he is doing whatever he wants. You jellyback Republicans, I ain't forgetting. And don't you all forget 2014. Like it or not. This is straight up lawlessness.